So, I got a new high-speed sander, and I am putting on an adapter so I can put on one of my soft pads for sanding. I was doing it with a DA. I have a DA that I can switch modes where it turns into a high-speed sander, but for some reason it just loses power very fast, and I'm not sure if it's the sander itself or it's my compressor, so I just got another one that's high-speed sander only, but the thing is, it doesn't take the regular pads like a DA does. So I made this adapter. Before I show you that, I know you guys know my shop is small, but check this out. Frame, machine, like there's barely room in between everything. There's no room there. Like, it's my toolbox. There's no room. Like, oh, go buy this car. Like, no. Let's go on the other side of the car. Oh, wait. No, again. This, my welding table. Like, there's just enough room for my person. So, yeah, there's only room for my skinny ass to walk around in this garage and try to get stuff done. Like I said before, I want to try to get a steel structure for outside, but Kelly doesn't want to get it, and I don't understand why. So go to her page, Kelly Builds on YouTube, and every single video, comment, get the Versatube building. You need it. So convince her to do it. Hopefully this works. On the other hand, the adapter. So this little nut here, minus this piece, goes onto this little high-speed sander. Now it screws right in, and it usually holds these types of discs. I don't even know what these are. There's 3 different sizes here. I don't know if these are just backers for it. I have no idea what these are, but I'm not going to use them. So yeah, so this would screw in and would allow me to screw on another thread size, my little pad, sticky pad. And I can probably get a Velcro pad for it if I find some of those pads to be cheaper. I don't know. I got options. So it's welding this little stub that I threaded. So let's finish welding it. Hopefully it's straight and the thing doesn't wobble like crazy. Like, the shop's so small, I'm using my Roadster pickup fender as a seat to work on the bench. For perspective, because everyone knows the shop is small, and then everybody who comes here, every single person, there hasn't been one person that came here that didn't say, oh wow, the shop looks bigger online, or it looks smaller in person. The shop is tiny. It's a 1-car garage that's a little bit deeper than a 1-car. Man, go to Kelly Builds, comment on her stuff, convince her to get that Versatube. Yeah, this is not the prettiest because tungsten's dull and I'm shaking, but you know. Alright, let's hope that's straight and, you know, works for what I need. And, you know, I'll probably just make it work for what I need because that's what I do. I do things, sometimes I do them half-assed for myself. Most of the time I do them half-assed for myself. And, you know, I just use it until it breaks, even if it doesn't work that well, because I'm stubborn. Woo! Yeah, that's hot. But it's screwing on just the way it should. Maybe up until now. Let's get this on here. There's like a key, I guess, that you're supposed to use for this. Apparently, as you can see, I don't have it. Or use this to tighten it. That would be the smart idea, Travis. Whee! Oh yeah, there we go. Alright, tighten that up there. Actually doesn't look bad. Alright, so let me just put some Teflon on this guy so he don't leak, and then, you know, we'll test it out next weld. Yes, I'm a hack. Using adjustable wrenches. Sue me. Lies pretty straight. Cool. Works. Cool. I like that. Alright. Back to the roof insert. No, it's not a roof insert. It looks like a roof insert, but it's the rear panel. See, everybody? We use these now. So I got a cut line here. I know there's a bunch of them, but it's the top line. That is this curve here. Not really a curve. It's hard to explain. When a panel comes down like this, looking at it from the back, a straight line is actually an arc when it comes down. So, in turn, I need to cut a small little arc in this. So when you're looking at it straight on, I really don't know how to explain this. I hope you guys understand why I have to do this. Maybe it'll come more clear when I actually flange it and bead it. Perfect. Okay. Alright, you're on shaky cam now. Alright, I just got a surprise package from my buddy Ralph. He didn't tell me he was sending me anything. Usually he sells me like, hey, send me $50, I'm sending you stuff. I didn't get that, so I don't know what the heck this is. I hope he didn't send it to the wrong place. Oh, shit. Ralph. 35, 36 patches. He told me he had these. Cow patches, too. Look at that. These are actually pretty nice. Because usually they're not nice. Bead is very pronounced. What is this? Some artwork. What the hell? Look at that. I gotta figure out something to do with this. Who did that? Oh shit, what the fuck? This is rad. I don't even know who this is. I gotta find a frame for this. This is cool. It's like on actual, like, kind of canvas paper too. Alright, well, thanks, Rob. Let me message you. I'll shoot you some money. So I'm putting in, I have a bead profile that is part of 36 forward. So I'm gonna see how similar, if anything, it is to that bead on the bottom of this panel. It looked kind of close, so I'm gonna stamp it out, see what it looks like. And if it's kind of close on a test piece, then I'll stamp it in this one. If not, I'll make a die. Alright, so I gotta make another die. So I found this chunk of steel. It's a top line there. I gotta cut that off. That'll be the first. I guess that'll be the bottom die. And then I will make the top to match. I'll probably cut a section off of this, use the other side, and, you know, weld it to a post. I might have to go to the steel shop to get some 3/4 square stock. Let's get grinding, cutting, and shaping on these, and we'll have the bottom bead detail. So here's, this is a wacky test piece, but so I did two different ones. The first one I did a 90-degree bend, and I realized that is not a 90-degree. It's more like 60. So put the correct bandage on it. And yes, I know that bead is quite a bit bigger than this one, but it matches up with the beads that are on the back panel, cut the corners already. So that's what I want to match it to. So first off, I have to put a 7/8 flange along this bottom edge here, and then I'll have something to ride against on my stop here when I run it through these dies and make the bead on the bottom of that panel. So first off, I'm going to do that, and how I'm going to do that is a little different than how I normally do it. Usually I do it in this contraption, which puts a flange on the panel, but it's a set size, and it's like under a 1/2 inch, something like that. 7/16 or like 9/16, might be a little over 1/2 inch, but it's too small. So I'm gonna use this guy, which is just like a point, essentially like a rounded point. No, it's not that round, it's kind of squared off. But I'm gonna use him on the top, and this flat plate on the bottom, and I'll probably attach a stop to it again. Might not be able to, but I'm going to try something. I might have to figure something else out for a stop, like maybe clamp something to this that's 7/8 away, just so I can peck down at this, which is actually where the sheet metal is, while I pry up at the same time, riding against whatever fence situation I make. I don't think this will work, because it's not really in the middle, but that's more than 7/8 on the right side. So yeah, I'll have to figure it out. now we got this beautiful little flange on the edge here. Now I'm going to put those dies back in to get this little step to make the bead right here. So let's let's put those back in, start hammering. So as you can see, I got this bead in the bottom here. This edge, right on the edge, gets a little wonky, but this is getting cut off anyway, so I doubt you're gonna notice it. But yeah, cool. It's got the contours, it's got the bead in it. It's ready. So I think I'm gonna clamp it to this where it sits on the bottom and draw a line on this panel, then draw a line underneath on this where it needs to be cut. It's like a 1/2 inch from the edge up here and like a couple inches down here because the thing tapers down. So I gotta cut that off. I'll leave extra because I need to weld it to this panel here. So I have a little overlap that I can work with. And then, I'll trim this top, kind of clamp the top or tack the top, however I'm gonna do that. And then I'll put this panel down there. I think that's the way I'm gonna do it. Or I'll take some measurements from the bottom of the window here down to the bottom in the 2 places, do it that way. Not quite sure how I'm going to do it, but it'll get done. Damn it. Guess I have to use cutting wheel. Didn't want to do that. Alright, I guess a good place to stop today. It's very dirty. Well, I got this hammered out. Bead put in the bottom. Nicey. The old piece cut off just down here. And new one. Clecoed on. 3 clecos. Sitting nice. So, yeah. Next step, I'm going to take the paint off the bottom here, die commit, scribe it, weld this to the bottom. So this is one piece, you know, hammer it out, finish the weld, all that happy stuff. And then I'll fit it to the back. But I'm happy with it right now. You know, it's kind of a battle. I haven't done a big panel in a while. I think it came out pretty good. This here, there's a light missing out of there, so I know it looks weird, but it's fine. I did my sweeps all across. I don't know about now that it's clecoed, but yeah, it's 4. A little low here. I can hit that later on with the hammer. The bead's still a 4. You know, I got some places that I could raise up, but it's really minuscule. So, cool. Catch you guys tomorrow. I'll be welding this together and fitting it to the back.